Welcome back to Words of Paradise. I'm your host, Leon Idol, and it's Saturday. You know what we like to do here on Saturdays? We like to keep things chill and do the anime nerdcore reactions. And last week, there was a Shao Dow track that dropped featuring Nemraps, Shonen Dads. So let's go ahead, let's get into this. I'm gonna say it right now. If you guys drop some slander on my boy Goku, we're gonna have words, because Goku is an underrated Shonen dad, and not everything about him being a bad father is true. I will fight you on it, so don't disappoint me, Shao Dow. Let's get into it. Alright, this is Shonen Pro Dad.
Yeah.
Featuring Nemraps.
Have you noticed how so many shonen anime protagonists don't have their father in the picture?
Okay, so we're all out the gate. This seems already going to be like some very soft, sincere sort of song. I'm loving the piano in the background. It's got a very emotional feel to it. Not having a father in the picture is obviously a big deal when it comes to raising a happy and healthy home. So let's see what you got.
How do I raise a shonen? It's like they're not even needed. And I'm wondering, is that just art imitating life?
Okay, well, you can't see it now because of the lens flare. Shao Dow, in the week leading up to this, was really pumping this up on his Twitter. He was so excited for the song, and I'm sorry it took me so long to get to reacting to it. I mean, I was busy doing the other stuff, on the other channel, the news covers, the whole nine. But this art is so cool. This older version of Shao Dow, like, oh yeah, the art is great. I'm so hyped for this.
Or is there just no place for a father in the story? Cause I can never let them go with having no dad. So brother's always gone like Jing or hounding the kids just like that show lad. Obsessive endeavors neglecting till they go bad. Gotta see the light within them like Chief Yagami. Sacrifice and guide their mission, but keep standing till I have a white beard and I'm surrounded by a famine.
Okay, these are some good references that are already hitting in the feels. Like that light Yagami dad line was... alright, I'm seeing it. You had some stuff going on with you when you wrote this one, didn't you? Alright.
The father meant to do when his child wants to venture, trying to keep him safe without controlling or hurting their pleasure. Make their own mistakes and find their way while still firmly a mentor. Seems there is no place for private dads while they're searching for treasure. Cause I never let my 10-year-old at my home to battle animals with no supervision, or left alone with his Oka, he's too suspicious. I'm so ambitious, but I told my missus I won't be the part of the story arc that was fictitious.
Really? Out the gate, the part of the story art that was fictitious is showing Goku after we saw some good color images of Vegeta. I'm just saying, I won't count that as a slander yet, but you're on thin ice, Shao.
Fathers getting farther from needed and yet they shouldn't be. Some didn't want the drama, it's easier to get shook and leave. Others wanna be involved, they're not because they've written him out. The plot inside I know is killing him. Some grandstand but do the minimum, think they win and I call them JoJo. Obsessive own adventures, they bounce it just like a pogo. For me a no-go, I see the generation trauma and the crushing expectations gave the sons and named the daughters.
That whole segment right there, that was awesome, regardless of anime. And I've said this in many of my videos, but if you haven't seen any of my anime raps before, first of all, I got a playlist for them. Go back and check them out. But my favorite times in these nerdcore anime raps, as a genre, I've been listening to nerdcore since 2006, and I got into nerdcore anime rap about 3 years ago. My favorite time, anytime a song is great, regardless of the context of anime. If you can just pop the song on Spotify while you're driving to the grocery store, and you can get that feeling and it can hit you and you can understand those lyrics, and you don't have to be familiar with anime or the IP, but if you are familiar, it just enhances the song. That is the best way you can do these anime raps. And Shao nailed it with that entire segment there.
Does my story have to end once yours begins? And when you interject, should you have to bear my sins? I judge a Fin Smoke for trying to turn his children to a clone clan. We'll be living in my shadow like Shikamaru's old man. Not cool to miss it all like Izuku's dad, or engineer your life until resentment burns in your glands. I'll try to help you find whatever dream you're picking to live and be your strong.
Alright, I was wondering if we'd get something about Piccolo in here, just because, everyone talks about how he's Gohan's real dad, and that's fair. I can appreciate that.
Black dad like Piccolo is.
And Piccolo is a black dad. We all know he's a black dad. Anyone that doesn't think Piccolo is black is wrong, let's be honest. People talk about how Dragon Ball doesn't have representation. Piccolo is black.
Cause I can never let them go with having no dad. So brothers always gone like Jing or hounding the kids just like that show lad. Obsessive endeavors neglecting till they go bad. Gotta see the light within them like Chief Yagami.
Okay, so I know that Nemraps is in this song. I mean, it's featuring Nemraps. I don't know if this is Shao doing the underlying vocals or if that is Nim. Whoever's doing that underlying Shonen Bros, that is slick. That is solid. I love that. That gives me some good 90s R. Kelly vibes that I'm absolutely digging. Not the type of individual you'd want around your child, so not a Shonen Pro dad, but musically, whoever's doing those underlying vocals, you're killing it. Whether it's Shao, Nim, like, excellent work, whoever that is.
Sacrifice and guide their mission, but keep standing till I have a white beard and I'm surrounded by a Shonen Pro tags, parents of blast.
Okay, here's the weight of
the world on your back. If it's too heavy, let me carry the bags. I'm unparalleled as a dad. Like Minato, if you need me, I'll just throw my kunai and I'll be there in the flash.
That was great. That was good. Oh, alright, we're going to get a lock line here. Or at least we got some visuals, which is great. Underrated dad character. Yeah, Nemrap came in. Nemraps is killing it. I'm enjoying this. Let's see what he's got, because that flash, that I'll be there in a flash line was, ooh, some heartstrings. Alright.
I'll protect you from these Karens and Chads. Gotta keep you humble so you don't turn out to be some arrogant trash. And we'll keep training, doing various tasks into the day that you go toe-to-toe with evil of a nefarious class. And I don't wanna do too much, you'll never grow on your own. I don't wanna leave you hanging like Jing Dick gone.
That line right there about not wanting to do too much because they'll never grow, but they don't want to leave them hanging either. I mean, being a father, being a parent is a balancing act. You want to be able to be there for your kids in a way that helps them grow, but if you do too much, then, you know, they grow at a reduced rate or don't grow at all. And if you do too little, I mean, they become jaded and bad things happen. So that tightrope walking, that balancing act of being a dad is, I mean, that's not something that you see a whole lot of in anime. That's usually something you get through the main character. So I like that they put that in a song like this. That was a great line. Good job, Nemraps.
I don't wanna go too far like Endeavor to Shoto. I will always be at your side, you will never be solo, and that's my word. So fathers end up being a no-show, popping in to be seen up and down like a yo-yo. But that can never be me from the first steps until you go pro. Always be in the scene like a photo. Get the picture? Yes, I will always be with you. Not just a father figure, I'm more like a father fixture. I'll appear like Ishin Kidasaki and start chopping all your giant obstacles, get knocked down like Grant Fisher. You gon' have some friends that'll come around and flow into your life like water, but remember that blood's thicker. And you gon' meet some people that'll weigh you down, but whenever you let them go, you'll be able to run quicker. Sometimes I'm...
Oh, this is I actually have to wipe a tear away. Holy damn. That was really good, Nim.
Terrified, thinking I mess them up like filler. An Otosan could do more damage, letting the child give up. So for when the dreadlocks, will prepare with the right scissors and will overcome. That's how I'll raise my daughter or I'll grow my son. Don't have all the answers, just provide most of them. Be their guide, their dad, their friend, yeah, the closest one. When mine were born, I knew that they would be the chosen ones. I'll dedicate my life to find out how do I raise a shonen. Cause I can never let them go with having no dad. So brothers always gone like Jing or hounding the kids just like that show lad. Obsessive endeavors neglected till they go bad. Gotta see the light within them like Chief Yagami. Sacrifice and guide their mission, but keep standing till I have a white beard and I'm surrounded by a family.
Oh, look at that. Well, that's one way to do a pregnancy announcement. Wow. That is awesome. Okay, well, now is the part of the video where I do my final thoughts like I do for every anime reaction I do. And this one is a bit trickier because one of these has never made me cry before, especially, you know, in a video. So that happened. Yeah, clearly that was great. I very much enjoyed this. This is... I will happily show this to anyone. You know, hey, nerdcore fan, not nerdcore fan, whatever. This is awesome. This might, like, first listen already be in my, like, top 5 nerdcore songs ever written. This was brilliant. The structure of the song itself was amazing. The piano, the strings, I mean, like, it was just a very well organized song. The raps were great. They weren't anything super overly complicated or special, which I think is a good thing. You don't need that in every song. I think that this is intentionally a simple rap because it's a rap that's gonna kind of be for everyone, or should be able to be for everyone. So I think that even the whitest of the white like myself could get down on learning this and rapping it. It doesn't need to be complicated to be good, and that's something that I think was very understood in this rap. Fatherhood itself is already complicated, so maybe keep the rap simple. So all the references were golden, the message itself was golden, the music was perfect. Yeah, it got me to tear up. Like, that was excellent work, hitting on an emotional level. So, man, I got nothing negative to say about this song. Usually I come in with some criticisms. Even if I like 90% of the song, usually I will have some sort of criticism. No, not this time. This was... Damn, yeah, I got nothing. So yeah, if you haven't listened to Nerdcore, this is your first experience, check out my playlist below. I do have an anime Nerdcore playlist, and if this one made you feel emotional, maybe you'll need something to get you a little hyped up. We got stuff for that too. But please do subscribe, check out the playlist. I'm not normally a reaction channel, I'm a nerdy news channel, but I do like to take every Saturday and just kind of show off this genre that I love so much that I feel like needs to be hyped up more. That being said, if you're looking for nerdy news coverage, I do it every day, and it's not always about anime. Sometimes it's Magic the Gathering, movies, Disney, comics, you name it, it's all here in the Nerdosphere, and this has been Words of Paradise.
It's Ryan Colt Levy, the voice of Denji, aka Chainsaw Man, and you are watching Words of Paradise.